Hello,
Loveheads.
Loveheads.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2026.
How are you doing, baby boy?
I'm doing well. We had a good holiday season, and we hope you guys did too.
Yes, we went to Michigan to visit Logan's family.
Yeah.
Hello to the family if anybody's watching.
Hi.
It was snowing, you guys. It was so cool.
Like in the beginning, right when we got there, and right at the end. It was perfect.
Yeah, I'm a California boy, so unless we go to the mountains, I'm not seeing any snow.
Yeah. And now me too, because it was cold.
It was so cool. Like there was no snow, and the next thing you know, there was snow. There was like a blizzard kind of moment, right?
Yeah, all of the flights kept getting pushed back, and then right when we left, like they got hit hard too. So
sorry,
but we brought the sun and then we took it with us.
Today we are doing something interesting, I think.
Yeah. Because of your voice. You want to talk about your voice real quick for the listeners?
Oh, that's right. If you can't already tell, my voice isn't its usual perky,
Mariah.
chirpy, light,
beautiful,
divine sound. I guess I'm allergic to my cat a little bit. We were gone from the house for at least like 3 weeks, and I think my voice forgot how to work. And I've been recovering since. So I don't know if that's going to affect the pod today very much.
You just let me know. We'll take care of it.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to do my best.
We're going to keep it short and sweet for you guys so we can keep...
like us.
Yes. So today, my love, what are we going to be discussing or talking about?
So I found this post on Instagram by Dr. Elizabeth Fedrick. She is an intimacy and relationship coach. Shout out to her. But she had this post and it's titled "Romantic Behaviors That Are Not Given Nearly Enough Credit."
Ooh, that's a good one.
I was curious to see if you agreed that these were are these underrated forms of romantic gestures, or
you calling her a liar?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm joking.
Like let's check it off. See,
of course.
Do we do these things?
We have a Cass Cam moment. Hold on.
Cass, shout out to my perpetrator. That's right.
He heard.
You better run.
And also for the listeners, if they haven't already heard these or are already doing them, then they can implement them in their lives.
Correct.
So let's go. Let's hear them.
Let's see. So the first one, completing a task or chore for them to help reduce their stress. Who's 100%. A happy helper? Who's a happy helper for their partners?
100%.
Do you do this? Do I do this for you?
Yes. And you actually, this is one that you've been actively working on recently.
Oh.
And you've been doing really well.
Like what? Can you?
Yeah, I'll let the children know.
Can you tell the teacher that or can you tell my parents that I'm doing well?
He's doing really good, guys. We're so proud of him. Because of your ADHD, I know that you've explained to me that like house chores or like even like the dishes can feel overwhelming or like a bigger task for you.
Yeah, it'll feel like it's not just like washing the dishes. It's like rinsing them and then soaping them is a whole thing, and then organizing them is a whole thing, and then drying them is a whole thing, and then it's just like gross. It's just gross to the touch. So maybe it's a sensory thing also.
True. Like compounds on top of that.
Go ahead.
And so like it just became like routine for me to like be the cook and the cleaner. But you've really like, I don't know, a couple months ago you were like, I'm going to like step up and like try to help you out with the chores and stuff. And you really have.
Oh, yeah. I felt bad that you were doing all of those things, and especially like cooking as often as you do. And I was like,
How often do I cook?
Twice a day, which is a lot more than I do. I'm only in charge of breakfast, and breakfast is a smoothie. And
it's a good one, though.
Yes, and it's something that we developed when you were sick and we were trying to make you feel better. It's like a nice little green smoothie.
Recommend Dr. G's.
Comment if you want the recipe.
Yeah.
But because you cook so much, I was like, the least I can do is clean the dishes. That's how alien this is to me. No. But I've been doing this for a while now, to be fair.
Yes.
To be fair to myself.
100%.
And it was just a way to carry my fair share of the weight.
It definitely made me feel more supported in that. So I agree. I think that's a good one.
Ha! Let's see. Well, I know I'm good, but what about you?
Ooh.
What do you got for me?
I got...
Read one to me.
Responding to requests for your help with statements like, I got you, babe. I'm happy to take care of that.
I feel like did we not just talk about that?
I think so. Look at
Dr.
that.
Elizabeth, I feel like these two are the same. No,
No, they're different,
they're
but we
different.
talked about it the same, I
Yes,
think.
because the other one,
Is completing a task to reduce their stress.
yeah, just like doing it unasked.
Exactly.
The other one is how you respond, how you acknowledge someone's request for help. Mm-hmm. And
Real quick, may I? Something that I learned in our relationship is that it's okay to ask for help from your partner. And so to go about this in the response, I think it makes it easier to ask for help when the response isn't like a pushback or a conflict. It's I got you,
point.
babe. I'm happy to take care of that. I think it's a good one. I think it's an easy thing that can be overlooked, like your response, I guess.
well, but the question was, do you do this for me?
I think I do,
Are
but you
your
tell me.
responses like, I got you, babe?
I try to just do it for you without asking. Like that's my.
Yeah, I feel like when I ask you to do something for me, I feel like I don't need you to respond like this because just the act of you doing something that I asked for, like the act of service itself,
Yeah.
is already nice for me as it is.
I understand. Something that I was thinking about when you read the title of romantic behaviors that are not given enough credit is for everyone it's going to be different based on like their love language and how they like receive that or so I agree. I think that goes into.
But I'm sure you answer very sweetly.
I try.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
And you do too. Like I said, you make it very easy for me to ask for help.
Yes.
So thank you.
I am very aware to verbalize my yeses in a way that's like, because I know that is one of Logan's triggers, I do verbalize it consciously in a nice way, in a positive way, so that to kind of, not to train you, but kind of to condition
shampoo and conditioner.
To nurture and condition you to feel that when you ask for something, the response is pleasant. It doesn't have, even if it's a no, even if like I can't do
Right.
it, I'm going to say it nicely.
Exactly.
All right, this
Your
third
turn.
one. Asking questions about their day and demonstrating genuine interest. Logan's actually very good at this. Actually, Logan asks me all the time. He used to ask me like, if I slept well, did you sleep well? And in the beginning, I used to be annoyed by it because I don't sleep well, and whenever he would ask me, it would just remind me that I didn't sleep well. But
So it was a trigger for that.
it was a trigger for me,
Yeah.
and I realized at one point that I wouldn't ask you back if you slept well because I just assumed that you slept well. And then at one point, I was like, it's kind of selfish of me to not ask because for you to ask me all the time, it means that like it just clicked to me that maybe you would want to be asked if you slept well. Maybe you didn't sleep well. And so I started asking you that.
I never asked to be asked back. I was just asking out of like genuine curiosity because I know that you didn't sleep well. So as your partner, I was just checking in to see how you were doing.
Well, that's nice of you.
Of course.
And this is, I mean, they asked asking about our day.
I mean, we talked about
There was a period of time back when Logan was teaching and I was in my depressed state, my depression cloud. And he would get out of work, I would pick him up, and he would just start telling me about his day. And it was always really stressful because dealing with kids is not a walk in the park.
shout out teachers.
And so, correct. And so I was not in a place to receive his days. And
Well, I take that I was like, not oversharing, but like I kind of felt like a dump in the car,
it was an absolute dump. It was. And I wish I was in a better place to receive it, but I was already so stressed out that you talking about your stress, about like people and things that I didn't know about, it just added so much clutter to my headspace that like maybe it wasn't the time and maybe I could have received it better at a different time, but sorry that I couldn't. And to you guys, note that like sometimes it's not that your partner doesn't care. Maybe it just means that they don't have the capacity in that moment.
Well said.
How did that make you feel when I wasn't able to receive it?
I do remember clocking that, like, a couple times because you did tell me, you're just like, I can't, you know?
How did I say it? You can be honest to the viewers. We can be transparent about this one.
Let me see. I mean, because I was teacher for like 6 years, 5, 6 years, I believe. So I just learned. Oh, okay. I remember. It wasn't until like I stopped doing it and I told you that I stopped talking to you about it because I could like you were dealing with a lot of things, and so it was just like a self-report. I noticed that when you picked me up from work and when I would do that, it would start our evenings like in a negative space because you weren't in a good place, and then like I wasn't feeling heard or like that my day mattered, you know? And so that made me feel bad. But also taking myself out of it, I was able to see that, you know, your mental health wasn't doing well enough to also show up for me in that way. I was able to just like, I just
accept it?
like, yeah, I guess so. I just like, okay, like I don't talk to you about work. And that's what you needed. And it's not that I needed to talk to you about work. It was more of like, oh my God, like, you know, so-and-so was doing this and it was like so cute. And like, and then the parent came and they said this, you know how she is, you know? And so I didn't want to add more stress or more nonsense or noise to your already busy mind. And so I just made that shift. And then, you know, I'm pretty good at like the clicking on and off about that stuff.
How could I have expressed that better to you? Because I didn't know that
Right,
I couldn't that I wasn't in a place to receive it. You know, I just wasn't receiving it well. So I'm sure I just said something like you're stressing me out or something like that. Like,
I think so.
how could somebody express that to their partner if they're not in that place?
I think the intention was right. Like communicating to your partner, like, I understand you had a frustrating, struggling day at work, but right now I'm not at the capacity to, or maybe ask, do you just want to vent? Are you looking for assistance? Are you looking for feedback? Like asking how you can show up for them, because if they're just wanting to like release this energy that they had from work, then maybe you're in the mindset to just listen and you don't need to speak. Maybe, if you are at that like capacity.
That's fair. When I did start working at the school and I started to know who the people were, who the kids were, who your coworkers were, and like how the school worked and what the usual daily stresses were, I will say it got easier to receive it because then I could actually like understand what you were saying to me. It wasn't just like this negative energy that you were like producing.
Well, I'm sorry for producing that negative energy or not projecting that on you, but you know, putting that on you. I apologize for that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's not really something I feel like you need to apologize for, because you apologize for sharing how your day went. That's crazy.
Oh, I apologize for at least maybe
it may not have been good for me to receive at the time, but I don't expect you to take that as like, I shouldn't have been doing that. So I don't think you need to apologize for that. But thank you for that. I understand what you're trying to do, but thank you.
And thank you.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, what's next?
You do the fourth one.
All right. Number 4, bringing them home a special treat from the store. This is my favorite thing to do for you. Andio is a sugar fiend, a self-proclaimed sugar fiend, he tells everybody. He loves any kind of sweet. He loves a little chippy. It's hilarious. Like my family knows, or like the people that I work with know. They're like, give this to Andio. They're like, I know you're eating healthy, but Andio loves this.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Like yesterday, Logan was house sitting, or no, you were babysitting.
Yeah, I was babysitting yesterday.
And your client,
the mother,
the parent, gave you like a cookie, and like it was kind of like an almond joy. I didn't let you have any of it because it was really good, and there was more chocolate that you were gonna have later. But it was really good.
My stomach was already going through
that's
stuff,
true.
so
That's right.
That's why I think
that was
you were
it.
taking care
That's
of
right.
me. You're taking care of me.
No, listen, I call myself a sugar fiend for a reason, because all morals go out the door. I have to force myself to share sweets, snacks, anything like that, because it is such an instant serotonin, dopamine to my already dopamine deficient self. So it's like, ooh, I love it. I love it when you surprise me with a treat. I think that one is, do you think that is a romantic behavior that isn't given enough credit?
I think any kind of behavior that shows you're thinking of your partner is underrated. I think that people should do more of that.
Do you think people don't?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Not given nearly enough credit. I'm trying to think if it's not given nearly enough credit.
Like, I know that I see...
You think that because it's such a
simple,
small, like mundane gesture. Like it's not like a grand surprise.
Right.
know?
I'm not taking you to Hawaii. Surprise, pack your bags. It's like, hey, I was on my way to grocery.
If I did not have chocolate and you come home and I suddenly have chocolate,
Boom.
that's a grand surprise to me.
My favorite thing to do for you is to like get that, but then like hide it around that.
That is the leveled up version that Logan's been doing recently. Like he will, like we'll have dinner, right? And I love a dessert after dinner, of course. And so recently he like will tell me like a hint, and then I go on a scavenger hunt. So now it's a game and there's chocolate or like a
reward.
A sweet reward.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah, just a fun thing to do for you. How about you? What's your next one?
I've got, oh my God, this one is kind of the same thing
Another similar
for
one?
you.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's what you do. Leaving little love notes or small gifts in surprise places.
But what's good is that we do these, so that's
Yes.
good. That's showing good.
So far.
How about you? How are you guys doing at home? The listeners, are we checking? Are we writing these down for ideas for our partners?
Who has taken shots? Who is not doing these and have had to take shots? Oh, there was this one time when I think you had like packed food for me, and I was on my way to work and I opened the fridge and there was a little sticky note.
Yeah, because I made her your lunches for work.
Yeah, that was so cute because we hadn't done that in a while. We did that a lot more in the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah, we worked together, so it was easy to like do that kind of thing.
That too, but even like not just with food. I remember
notes,
we used
why
to
is you
leave
saying-
little notes. Yeah.
You leave notes. You're really good at that.
I do. I love those.
I love doing that too.
Those are a fun surprise.
It is.
Because it's like, usually it's
'Cause you-
one of us is asleep. You know what it is?
Tell me.
It's like either you've gone to bed early and I'm still up and I'm like, I know that we won't
Cross paths
for a second.
yeah.
And I'll leave a note somewhere. And like, that was really cute.
Same.
But that one with the food in the fridge was really cute because we hadn't done it in a while. Mm-hmm. And that was a really fun surprise.
I love that. Yeah, I love notes. Notes are always so sweet because it's like you're giving your partner a message without being there at their time. And it's a beautiful surprise.
It's, I guess, just like getting them a treat from the store, right? It's these little small gestures that you maybe forget make a big impact. But dang, a little effort.
A little effort,
A little
babes.
effort goes a long way.
I always say...
I know. Go ahead. What do you always say?
I always say that like if any effort is such a big thing for me, like because like life can go in the routine so fast, and so if there's any effort to just show me any kind of love or anything that you're trying to do for me is good enough because I see your intention is good, you know?
Absolutely. I don't know if your brother watches these, but I do know when we were at his house years ago, I saw a collection of like little sticky notes that he and his partner were writing for each other. And I thought it was so cute. I don't know if I was ever supposed to see those, so I'm sorry. I wasn't snooping.
The house yesterday that I was at for the kids, they do that for the kids themselves. Like the parents leave notes to the children
That's so cute.
on their doors or like in the bathroom.
Yes,
it's
on their
so
doors.
sweet. It's so cute.
It's really cute.
So everyone loves a note, guys. This is your homework. This is your homework your love
Hey,
heads.
If you are not watching this with your partner, go write them a note.
If you
This
are,
is your assignment.
clock it and just do it at another time.
Yes.
They'll love it.
And then maybe
do it again.
I want to hear about it.
Yeah, let us know.
Or don't tell us, whatever. Live your life, have a private life. But I would love, if you are willing to share, please let us know. Either DM us or comment on YouTube or wherever you're seeing this.
That's a good one.
Ooh,
so that
turn.
one I would say is not given enough credit. It's simple, overlooked, and sometimes like the longer you're in a relationship, you stop doing those kind of cutesy things.
Yeah.
So do it.
Absolutely.
Do it. And the next one, providing nurturing touch without expectations for anything more.
Ooh.
That's a good one. Let me read that again. Hold on. Providing nurturing touch without expectation. Oh, okay. So it's a sexual thing.
Who?
You say
Who is out here?
Men, darling.
Yeah.
Men, darling.
Yeah, you're right. Give me an example of nurturing touch that someone might take as sexual.
I don't think it might take. I think it's the person is expecting anything more. Miss Fedrick, clock me if I'm wrong with your intention. But I think what she's trying to get at is you can be intimate without sex.
Absolutely.
I think that's the point that she's trying to make.
Period. No, that's also how I'm receiving it. I guess I'm wondering more like, I mean, we already said, man. Guys,
short and sweet. That's good.
Guys, hug your partner without it turning sexy time.
Unless you want it to, but make sure that like
normalize it.
The thing is, the word is expectation. Touch doesn't need nor require more than just what it is. Like a nice hand on the leg doesn't need to keep going up the leg.
Or if you're cuddling. Let a girl, let your partner
feel safe in that way.
Feel cozy without them worrying
without feeling something.
If the little monster's gonna come.
Hilarious. Well said.
Whatever number we're on.
But I think, speaking of, before we move on, if I may, it says that not nearly given enough credit. I think that's a really important one.
Oh, yeah.
That way, both partners can feel safe and secure.
Yeah.
And being allowed to be vulnerable in physical touch with their partner without expectation that, oh, now I need to do this for them.
Sure.
Or not, So I just want to clock that. I think it's a very important one.
I guess I never had that experience. So that's why I'm like, who is doing that? But maybe if the intimacy coach is saying that this is happening, let's pay attention.
Just wanted to say that.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Good point.
Oh, I think it's your turn because I had to read it several times.
Okay. Being intentional in making them a priority, even if you are busy. Being intentional in making them a priority, even if you are busy.
Always.
Yes.
Are they your partner or are they your partner?
Are they your ride or die? Are they your number one? Or are they easily pushed aside?
Life is busy. Life gets busy. But like...
That being said, I do...
Yeah, go.
I do know that there are people who can weaponize that and kind of force their partner to like... If they're like really needy...
Like a clingy?
Yeah, like it is valid for your partner to have other things that are also important to them. And sometimes that priority does supersede you. Don't take that personally. Hopefully your partner isn't, neglecting you. And that's a whole separate issue. Of course, try to prioritize your partner's needs, especially if they're communicating to you that, they're missing something from you, if they're needing something from you. But if you are the person who is needing things from your partner, also clock that within yourself, that give them space to also, be of the world and take care of their own business.
Right. Agreed.
I think you're very good at that.
Oh.
I think you're very good at making me feel like I'm a priority.
You are my number one always. Yeah. You know that you come before anybody and anything.
Yeah. I think I have a harder time with that, especially like when I was at work.
I didn't feel that way, at least.
Well, good.
Good job.
Good.
Being intentional about making your partner a priority. That's 101. It's 101. But yeah, you do good.
I think you learned that in middle school. What's next?
This one is... I know that one has people talking in, by the way. I know that one has people talking. Following through when you say you will do...
Wait. You feel that that bullet point is gonna have people talking?
I feel like a lot of people in their lives...
Can you give them a tool? Like, how can they have this conversation without it turning into like a fight?
I would say that if you're not feeling like a priority in your relationship, then to communicate that to your partner, because if you hold that in and be like, it's okay, if you're like pushing those feelings down, that wound is only going to get deeper and deeper because they're not aware that you feel that way. So how can they fix something that they don't know is broken?
Yeah, good point. And resentment is a poison.
Resentment will build, yeah.
Yeah. Try not to have this conversation maybe while you're feeling, like while you're in a state of being triggered.
If you're not able to control your emotions, for sure.
Maybe now is a good time. Maybe now while you're not fighting, pause the video.
Just like how we used Miss Fedrick, use us, Hey, Loveheads. I listened to Loveheads and they were bringing up our priorities in relationships.
And it made me think about, how I felt in our relationship. And I think for the most part, maybe you do prioritize me, but maybe this specific instance, I felt this way.
In our relationship.
Yeah, and maybe like it happens regularly when this particular situation, this occasion is happening, and it makes me feel blah 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 blah.
The most important thing is to have that conversation.
Yes, and to come at it from a place of don't attack each other. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well said.
Yeah. Next up. Following through when you say you will do something.
Period. That is another one that doesn't get enough credit, for sure.
Yes. People will, yes. I think that people will take that for granted.
Mm-hmm. Say that again. Sorry, I spoke at the same time as you did.
I was about to sneeze. This next under you could co-navigate life with. They need you. They need you to be on your game. They need you to be on point. They need you to be somebody that they can trust. So say what you mean and mean what you say.
There you go.
And I think you're very good at that as well.
And I think you're very good at that.
Thank you. Next.
We have demonstrating patience and kindness when they are struggling. For sure. First of all, you are very, very good at that. I think you went beyond when I got sick to show patience and to show kindness and compassion for me in a time when you see the stories where like this life-changing moment happened, like sickness or like cancer and all that kind of stuff, and then like their partner leaves them.
Yeah,
that wasn't the case for this.
Absolutely.
So I thank you.
You're welcome. But even when it's not like a big struggle like that.
100%. I was only speaking from our experience.
No, you're absolutely right. And I was only qualifying it because it's like, I hope that that's obvious.
And you've done it before that too, by the way. Let me just clarify. That wasn't the moment where I was like, oh, he's kind and compassionate now. Like you were always like that.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Why do you think that she has that on this list?
I think that she has us on this list because the more familiar you get with someone, you start to assume how the situation is going to end or like what they're going to say. So you start having like, you're in a relationship. at least. To me, quick.
And to sometimes over. Not only we only have 2 more.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Let's see if these are the bangers. Joining them in their hobby or interest, even if it's not your fave. We talked about that. We talked about
We talked about this in a previous episode about Logan's athletic nature and my non-athletic nature. Yeah, you're not the only one in the relationship.
Yeah, your hobbies, like, you're not the only person that matters in life.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
If this thing makes your partner happy, you can at least try to participate in any way you can.
Yes, and also what a privilege to know this fact about your partner, that they are interested in this thing. Like, you don't have to guess.
Imagine it from their perspective. Like, they're sharing something that makes them so happy with the person that makes them so happy. Like, it's
like having a playmate.
Exactly.
Right? Like, I enjoy video games, and I enjoy them all the more when you're playing them with me.
100%.
And part of it is like, yes, I do enjoy having you play with me, but I more so enjoy seeing you appreciate this thing and seeing it bring you the same kind of joy.
That it
like,
brought
yes,
you,
like,
yeah.
you see, like, this is something we can do together.
100%. And then when it works out, now you guys have something else that you guys can both do together for the relationship, to connect on for a date night, like whatever that thing may be.
Yeah. Okay, last one. Reminding them that you are lucky to have them by your side.
My other love language.
Words of affirmation. I think mine too.
I think so.
I didn't realize that was one of my love languages until I kept asking you for like acknowledgement or reaffirmation.
Yeah, acknowledgement was a big one.
Make me feel better, you know?
Yeah.
Or even just like, again, like reaffirmation is as simple as correct.
You heard him.
Correct, Cass.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I think that it is an honor and a privilege to go through life with someone next to you who knows you, who supports you, who loves you, and it should never be taken for granted. So I think that you have a responsibility to not only do things that are on this list, but to tell them how lucky and grateful you are to not even know you, but to have you in my life. I try to tell you all the time, like, you are like my favorite and best person in the world.
Yeah.
So thank you for everything that you have done.
And thank you. To that point, like, Logan does this thing, and I was misconstruing it for a little bit. So like when we would go to the movies, after the movies, he would always tell me like, thank you for going to the movies with me. And it would upset me because I was like, oh, hi, Cass. Because I'd be like, what do you mean? Like, of course I would go to the movies with you. You don't have to thank me. Like, it annoyed me because it made me feel like you were sort of like, this isn't the best way to verbalize this, but it feels like you are like kneeling to me and be like, you know, thank you so much for going to the movies with me. I'm like, don't do that. Like, you're making me feel like I'm like doing you a favor, and this isn't a favor. Like, I'm going here with you. You are going to the movies with me also. And you were like, yes, but I'm thanking you for going to the movies with me. You were expressing your gratitude. And when I told you to stop doing that at one point, you were like, so how do I tell you thank you for doing this activity with me? And I was like, oh, that is what your intention was. It literally was just to express gratitude. And ever since then,
just like we talked about in one of the other ones, like that, but also making your relationship a priority and like making time for the relationship.
And that's what you were thanking me for. Yeah. And ever since I realized that it was coming from a place of just gratitude,
Thank you.
I was like, well, thank you also for coming to the movies with me.
Exactly.
So yeah, like I like that we do thank each other, like even for the small stuff.
Always.
It's not of course, because no, it's not of course. You don't have to do any of these things for me. You don't have to be.
It's I got you, babe. I'm happy to take care of that.
Exactly. It's the acknowledgement. It's the saying the quiet part out loud.
Always,
so that it isn't taken for granted. So that your partner knows that they are being acknowledged. That you are aware that they are being appreciative and considerate.
Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you guys so much for listening. But before we go, our song recommendation this week.
Yes. My favorite part of the podcast is telling you guys what to listen to, because we just love music and we want to share it with you.
Yeah. This week's song isn't necessarily specific to this topic, more so in the times that we are in.
Yes. If you are not aware, ICE is out here doing the most as per usual, but it's getting worse.
They killed an American citizen this past week.
Yes.
2, actually, as of New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And that's not to even start talking about the dozens that have died in ICE custody in 2025 as well. But they murdered a U.S. civilian in Minnesota, Miss Renee Good, a mother of 3, a wife, and
a queer lesbian couple. So those are our sisters right there. So we want to dedicate this episode to them, whatever that does. Rest in peace and power. So we wanted to pick this song, which is
When You Believe by the Queens themselves, Miss Mariah Carey and
Whitney Houston.
Because
it actually played like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we were in the shower getting ready.
And, I love this song because I feel like we don't have a song right now that is empowering us to keep going. Anthemic. I'm sure that there are. There are plenty of artists out there right now doing putting their talent to good use. But this one is a classic. There is a line that says, the hope is frail. It's hard to kill. And we hope that you all out there continue to believe in the power of each other and continue believing in the work that we are all doing to fight against this regime, this just awful mindset that these people have and how they are destroying the foundation and the fabric of our democracy and everything and anything that makes us American. I hope that the Queens can instill all of that light in you the way that it gave us a little bit of hope today. This is something that you say to leave room for miracles. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Stay strong, stay together, stay informed, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.